What's going on, guys? Nick here. Today I have an unboxing and install video for you guys. I posted this picture up on Instagram of this box and you guys were guessing what it was, and a couple of you did get it right, so I'm gonna not bore you guys to death and I'm gonna open this up and you guys can see what I ordered. So I already opened the box because I tried filming an unboxing video before, but it didn't really turn out well. But these are the RokBlokz Mud Flaps. These are the regulars. They're not the shorts. These are the front ones, and these are the rear ones. You get detailed instructions with your mud flaps, and you get pictures as well, so you see exactly how to do it. So it looks like they really prepare you for installing this very well. You get a RokBlokz sticker for your window if you really want. You get the RokBlokz stickers that go on the bottom of the mud flaps, and they send you a little treat as well. You get a pack of Smarties, so you have a snack while you're doing it. And then you have your bags that are organized for front and rear. They have marking on it, which is really cool, so everything's separated. So it's very well organized, and seems like the install is probably going to be pretty simple with the way that they prepare you for it. So that's all that's in the box. So we're gonna do an install on these. Again, I'm not getting them because I want to have a rally car or blah blah blah. I know the car's not all-wheel drive. I'm getting them because this is my daily driver. My winter wheels throw rocks at the side of the paint, and that's not fun because then you get rock chips. And I want to go wider wheels on the car anyway, so it's gonna protect my paint. So let's install these on the car. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take your wheel and turn it all the way as the instructions state. And you want to remove these clips right here. They are screws, and then you pop them with a flathead. And then there's one back here. It's right there. And you need to get that one. So we're going to start by taking those off. So after these clips are all removed, this is just sitting here loose. And then you have to add the metal clips from this bag onto the inside of it so that we can screw in the new mud flaps. So that's what we're going to do now. So these metal clips are all in place now, and you have these spacers right here. Let me focus. This goes in the back over here behind your flap and sticks out so that the flap fits properly. So we're going to install all the spacers. You have washers here that are all used for your screws. You have the 1-inch screws. The 1-inch screws all go in here on these ones, and you have a 1.5-inch, I believe it's 1.5-inch, and this one goes in the back over there. So we'll get this front one installed, and then we'll install the other one, and then we'll show you how to do the back. Alright, so I ended up having to take my wheel off so I could get to this screw back here because it was being a real pain in the ass. So you have to put a spacer behind there and a plastic clip, and then you just put your screw in your washer. These ones are all installed. So after I get this one in, I'm going to do the other side, and then I'll show you how to do the back. So this is what the mud flaps look like on the front of the car. Both sides are done. I recommend pulling your wheel off because I found it much easier to do this side with the wheel pulled off. This side took me about 5 minutes. The other side took me about 20. So this is what it looks like here. You get good coverage so that you don't get any chips on the side of your paint. And now all we have to do is the rear, and then our mud flap install is complete. Here is where the rear mud flaps bolt onto. There's no clips on these two. There's 2 holes there, and there's 1 clip right back here that you have to take off. So I'm going to pull my wheel off, and we're going to put the same metal clips that we had on the front on these 2 spots, and we're going to screw the mud flaps in there, and we got to pop that little piece out there in the back, and then pretty much it's just going to be bolt on. So I'm going to pull this wheel off, and we'll start putting the clips on. Okay, we got the wheel off. Take your screwdriver. This is the only clip that has to be done, so just pop it out. Yeah, I can just pull it out right there. That's where your screw's gonna go in, and you got the 2 screws here. So let's grab the mud flap out of our handy box here, and then we're gonna put it on. So I didn't show you guys on the front part how to put these clips on, but they're pretty simple. Make sure the number on the clip is facing you. I don't know if I can focus enough to see it, but put the clips right on like this. Pretty simple. I'm gonna have to spread it up. There we go. Make sure it just lines right up with the hole, and that's pretty much put one there, put one here, and then the bigger ones. These bigger ones on the back go there, and then that's pretty much it. Once you get your clips on, just put your washers and your screws in place, screw them in, and then put your wheel back on. I'm gonna go put my other side on, and then I'll show you guys the finished product and what it looks like. Alright guys, check it out. The mud flaps are installed. It's kind of bright out. There's the rears, there's the fronts. If I can give you guys any tips when you're installing these, instead of turning your wheel in the front and everything else, just pull your wheel right off and you'll find it much easier. Use basic hand tools. You need a Phillips screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver to get rid of any clips. In the back. Just a little side note, like if you want to clean this area before you put the mud flap on, that'd be a really good idea to do. But other than that, this install was pretty simple. It took me by myself about 45 minutes to do all four flaps, and I'm loving how wide the protection area is. There's my finger on it, so it'd be good protection on my paint, so I won't have to deal with rock chips anymore. That's pretty much all I wanted to say for you guys in this install video. If you guys have any questions, you could drop it down in the comment section, and I'll do my best to help you. And I want to throw one quick shout out to one of my subscribers, Zach. You know who you are. You recommended these mud flaps to me, and I love them. And I thank you for showing me these mud flaps. So I want to thank everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.